I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out! This is so cool! Aloha friends, and welcome to Eating Richly, where we cook mostly healthy, affordable, family-friendly recipes rich in nutrition and flavor. I'm Diana Johnson, and today we are going to see how the viral food trend Dalgona coffee or whipped coffee stands up against ice-blended coffee. That I am a bit of a coffee snob, and not just because we live right outside Seattle. In fact, when I lived in Hawaii, I worked for years as a shift manager at Starbucks. We were actually the busiest of all the international Starbucks in the world back before the Hawaii stores became part of Starbucks corporate. I really loved working there, and I went full coffee nerd. Now that we live in Seattle, no surprise, I'm even more obsessed with coffee. We have a French press, AeroPress, and even an espresso machine. We sometimes use all three in the same day. So this morning, when I saw something on Twitter about this new Dalgona coffee trend, I knew I had to try it today. Dalgona coffee is an iced latte out of South Korea. Side note, while I did live in South Korea from preschool to first grade and even spoke a fair amount of Korean then, that was years ago, and I am not even going to try to pronounce Dalgona correctly because I will just butcher it. First of all, whipped coffee is not actually a new thing. In India, it's called beaten coffee, and in Greece, it's called frappe coffee. You make whipped coffee by quickly beating instant coffee, granulated sugar, and hot water. As air is whipped into the coffee, the liquid turns into a thick and creamy mousse that looks like natural peanut butter. In South Korea, there is a sponge candy called Dalgona that looks a lot like this whipped coffee. Posts started appearing on Instagram and TikTok a couple months ago, and whipped coffee is now a viral food trend thanks to so many of us being excited to make fancy coffee shop style drinks that we can enjoy while we are stuck at home for 5 weeks. Now, when I want a fancy coffee shop style iced coffee, I usually blend one with ice, similar to a frappuccino that you would get at Starbucks. This iced coffee just feels special and indulgent and makes me excited for whatever task I'm working on while I'm drinking it. So of course, I have to do a taste test and see which one is actually better. But before we do that, give this video a like, then subscribe and click that bell. This helps you not to miss any of our recipe videos, and it helps us by telling YouTube that we create content people like to watch. Now let's get cooking, because whether you're cooking with someone, or for yourself, cooking time is connecting time. The only time we drink instant coffee is when our baby Arden is admitted to Seattle Children's Hospital. We bring Starbucks VIA packets so that we can get coffee without having to leave his bedside. So I'm going to use VIA packets for my whipped coffee because I'm not going to break quarantine to go buy some Nescafe instant coffee. I know it's 3 different coffees, but that's what I've got left because we just recently had a hospital admission. First of all, I have to see how much is actually in this packet. All right, that's 1. That's 2. So it's about half a tablespoon per packet. So I'll add 1 more, and I've got 1.5 tablespoons. Strangely enough, I actually have a half a tablespoon measure, so I can use 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A little more, because that wasn't quite 3. I'm going to give that just a quick stir first to dissolve it. And there is my super dark coffee sludge. Here we go. Wow. Okay, already this is lighter in color, letting you know that it's been getting air whipped into it and quite a bit thicker. That's about 30 seconds. I'm gonna try and go probably a full 2 minutes. Wow, okay, here we are at 1 minute. It's getting so thick. I don't even know, wow. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 more minute. If you're not holding your cup because you're filming. It's so thick. It's like frosting or meringue. I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out. This is so cool. Wow. Okay, I have to taste this before I do anything else. Doesn't it look like peanut butter? Tastes like Starbucks VIA coffee. The texture, though, is wow. It's like a full fat, cream-based mousse or whipped cream or something. I cannot believe that it's just sugar and water and instant coffee. This is crazy! I've got my cup of ice and I'm gonna use almond milk because I want Eric to be able to try this too, and he is dairy-free now. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. Okay, for the blended coffee, I'm brewing a shot in an espresso machine. Now I'm gonna put this into the blender with some almond milk, ice, and a little bit of chocolate syrup because that's what I always do. And here's the ice blended coffee. Okay, I always use a straw because I have really sensitive teeth. This is my typical fancy coffee at home. So indulgent. Now I'm gonna stir this one just a little bit, just to get that coffee flavor in with the milk. Oh. Oh, it's way better without the straw. That way you're getting the foam and then the milk comes through it. Oh, you guys. Oh, wow. It's the texture. It's really the texture. Like, it's good. It tastes good, but it's the texture of that thick, creamy coffee, cold foam on top that just blows your mind. I think we have a winner. Thanks for watching, and make sure to let us know in the comments if you've tried Dalgona coffee and what you think. And remember, whether it's with me, in the comments, or out in the world, you can be real and be kind. I think I'm a little caffeinated, but I've picked out a couple more food trend videos for you to watch, so I'll see you in the next video. I can't stop. I have so much energy right now. I'm gonna go clean the whole house while Eric is napping with the baby, and he's gonna be so excited when he wakes up. Oh my goodness.